What's up guys, my name is Ace, and we finally just got a little bit of information on what we're going to be seeing with the CoD WW2 beta, which starts on August 25th for PS4. We've been waiting for some of this information, like how many maps will we see and what kind of customization we'll be able to do, and we finally got this information from Activision. So first up, we have maps. In this beta, we're going to have access to at least 3 multiplayer maps. This makes me believe with this wording that we're going to start with 3 maps and then they might throw one in later on, like for the second beta for PS4 or something along those lines. We'll just have to wait and see about that, but at least 3 multiplayer maps, 2 of which we've already seen gameplay on. This is Pointe du Hoc as well as Ardennes. But we are also going to be seeing Gibraltar, which you can see a little clip from the trailer. This is the Gibraltar map. In addition to this, we're going to have the new war game type where it's purely objective based. There's no score streaks or anything like this. And this is going to be on Operation Breakout, which we have seen from the alpha footage from E3, but we get to hop in and experience that war game mode. As for the standard multiplayer modes that we'll have access to, we are going to have Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Hardpoint. Keeping in mind, the wording on this also says including Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Hardpoint, so this means maybe they're going to throw something else in there as well. I would like to see possibly a new game mode that they might be introducing with this, but I guess we kind of are seeing that with the war game mode as well, so I'm perfectly happy with that. As for the divisions, which is like the new class system for CoD WW2, we are going to have access to all of the divisions, and at first I was kind of concerned that we would basically see what we saw in the alpha build of the game, where nobody was able to edit their divisions at all. You weren't allowed to put different attachments on your guns, you weren't allowed to mix and match basic training skills, which are kind of like the perks of this game. But the next point here that Activision posted is that there will be some progression within the multiplayer beta. Obviously it will be limited, but everybody's going to be starting off at rank 1, and we rank through the progression to unlock weapons, score streaks, equipment, and basic training skills. So it looks like we are actually going to be able to play around with the division system and mix and match things and see how everything goes together rather than just playing with 10 preset classes like they had in the alpha build. And I'm very excited to see this. Very, very happy to see that we can actually change some stuff up. Now, in addition to this, they did answer some questions because a lot of people are going to be asking this about things that we will not be seeing in the beta. First off, headquarters. Headquarters is going to be that area where you can go around and open supply drops. There's a firing range, there's a 1v1 pit, and there's a lot of social interaction within this area. It's not the actual multiplayer. It's more like some place that you go between multiplayer matches, or when you first hop onto the game, or whenever you really want, I think. But we will not have access to the headquarters area, and honestly, this doesn't surprise me at all. That's the kind of thing that they want to hype up, and they want to keep you interested in and excited about until the launch of the game, because if they reveal way too much in the beta, then there's really not much else to keep you excited until the launch of the game. In addition to this, we will not be seeing anything to do with supply drops or loot, and again, I'm not really too surprised to see this, although I think in the Infinite Warfare beta, we did have like a limited access to some of the variants and stuff like that, but we won't be seeing that in the beta for World War II, which I don't think is a big deal at all. Also, esports, once again, no big surprise, we aren't going to have access to a ranked play playlist. This, again, I mean, it would be kind of nice to see what they're working on when it comes to ranked play and everything, and then hopefully have them make changes to that based on our feedback. But at the same time, they've been working with pros a lot. The pros are the ones that are apparently going to be shaping this in a lot of ways. So I guess that's just something we'll have to wait until launch to see. Once again, no big surprise, but it's nice to see that we have some concrete answers on this. In addition to this, they just kind of threw in a bunch of things that the beta will not have. This is full progression, obviously. Remaining maps and modes, obviously. Additional war mode maps, which I'm actually really curious to see how many of those we're going to see in the final build of the game. And also, we aren't going to have access to all of the weapons, score streaks, basic training skills, and equipment, which is really no surprise. It's the way that all the betas have really gone, where you have access to some things, but obviously not all of the things, because they want to keep you excited. They don't want to just throw it all out on the table, and then we already know everything about the game this far in advance. So I was kind of hoping to see like how many guns we'd have access to overall, or how many score streaks we'd have access to, but I guess that's just something we'll have to wait and see. They have announced they are going to be doing a live stream on August 22nd, so this is a few days before the beta, and in that live stream it looks like they will likely be revealing hopefully all of the other information that you want to know, like how many guns we'll have access to and which guns we have access to. But all of this information has me pretty excited for this beta, keeping in mind that nothing really surprised me here with this information. That's pretty much what I was expecting, probably like 3 to 4 maps in multiplayer, access to the war mode, access to all of the divisions, although I am really happy that we finally have confirmation that we can mix and match and actually customize our divisions in this build. And then that's pretty much it. We're not going to be seeing too much else. At least they haven't revealed that yet. Hopefully they have a couple surprises up their sleeves for us during the beta. But I'm excited to see this, and I'd like to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Is there anything that you really wanted to see in this beta that you're a little disappointed that it looks like we might not see? Is this pretty much what you expected? Or what are your overall thoughts on the beta, and how excited are you? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.